Welcome back, friends. Welcome back to the homestead. This is our wood splitter, Shepak model. I think it does about 7 tons splitting force. We bought this last year. It's been a really useful tool for us for any homestead really for splitting wood. It's at the lower end of the spectrum in terms of pricing. Quality is pretty good. You can check out a review video that I did. I'll put a link somewhere up here. But today I want to address something which it's been bugging me a bit, and that's really its efficiency. There's something you can do to it to improve its efficiency, to make it work better. The one thing I don't like is the health and safety element of it, is that you need 3 hands really. You need a hand on the button here for the motor. You need a hand on here for the hydraulic oil valve, and there's no hands free then to hold the log down or manipulate it in any way. So what we're going to do in this video is I bought a foot switch here, and I'm going to modify. I'm going to hack the control panel here and add in a wiring for foot switch so I can control the electrical element of it with my foot, and then I only need one hand for the oil pressure, hydraulic pressure on the ram. So I'm going to take this cover off. I don't know what's inside. I don't know if the switch controls a relay or whether it's the direct power, the current goes straight through to the electric motor. This is 9.6 amps. This is rated to 10 amps, which is within tolerance, but it's a little bit close for my liking, but it's okay. If it's just a relay, it's fine. But anyway, let's get the control panel off and then have a look what you can see what we're looking at really, and then I can wire this in, either replace the switch or have it coming out somewhere else.
Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick look inside, see what's going on here. So we've got a capacitor which is there to start the motor on the single phase, and then the switch, looks like the switch is just a very simple double pole single throw, so it's switching both the neutral and the live. Not that we particularly have neutral and live here in Latvia because of the European plugs. You can plug them in anyway. So what we need to do then is I've taken the switch out, and then I'm just going to drill a hole for the cable gland so that we can securely put the cable up in from the foot switch. I'd always use these just so you don't accidentally pull the cable out. They're actually the same ones that I used in my control panel for the greenhouse, so I had a few left over. So feed the cable through from the foot switch, and then just tighten that up so it's nice and secure. Next, what we need to do is cut the cables and then pull the ends off and put some crimps on the end so that we can join 2 of them together, and the other 2 attached to the foot switch. Now, whilst the video is playing showing what I'm doing with all the wires, I thought it would be easier if I just demonstrate how to do the wiring with some very, very simple illustrations. Now, this setup is not unique to this Shepak splitter. There's this splitter, I think, is made in a factory and then branded, so that if your splitter looks similar to this but maybe it's different colour, different brand, it will be identical wiring inside the box. So this is what we're looking at when I open the panel. We've got the wires going into the switch and then back out to the motor. It's slightly oversimplified illustration, but bear with me. And then what I've done to it is I've just put crimps on the wires, and I've attached the neutral wires together so it goes straight through, and then I've fed the live wire, the brown one, through to the foot switch, then back up, and then that goes to the motor. It's really simple wiring for this. There's no relays, nothing like that, so there's no reason. It's not exactly rocket science. And that's it, done. So now my only concern was that the foot switch wasn't very stable on the ground, and it was a little bit difficult to see. It's okay on the green, but once you get going with all the bark and everything that comes off the logs, so I decided to make a little mount for it and spray it bright orange. And then I'm just going to glue gun that pedal onto the mount. So glue it underneath, and then I'll glue it around just to make it nice and secure. It's a bit of a Heath Robinson hack, I know, using the glue gun, but it is quick and dirty, as we say, and as it turned out, it worked really well. So let that set, check it that it's nice and tight, and then we can put that on the floor, on the ground, and it's a lot more secure, and it's really easy to see, which is quite important. You don't want to accidentally tread on it, and equally you want to know where it is when you do need to tread on it. Get that plugged in and tested. It seems to be working great. You can see it operating the oil motor pump. So let me just demonstrate how it makes things more efficient. So you can see now I've got one hand free, the foot's operating the electrics, and now I can hold those logs and split it as many times as I want without having to let go too often to free up another hand, so that I can operate the whole splitter without the ram having to come right back to the start position again. And in this example here, I split it once, twist it, split it again, so it splits it 4 times into 4 pieces. Normally I'd have to stop and then change it and then move it and blah blah. So another example, same thing going on here. Once, twice, 4 pieces done. Here we've got some bigger bits where I want to split it multiple times, and I can just move it with my hand, twist it round, and we can split it as many times as we need. A lot of this stuff is pine, which is a bit knotty, and which makes it a bit more difficult to demonstrate. If it was something like maple, it splits really nice. Nevertheless, it does work. One, two, three, 4. Lovely job, and we're done. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you found it of some use. If you did, then there's lots of other videos that you find of equally useful and of interest. Do check them out on our channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of what we're doing, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Bye for now.